Before you watch this video, I want to let you know diet plans have now been released. So get at me, message me, social media, comment, and start your year right. Get your weight transformation on lock, look like me behind here, and get it all sorted. So in the following video, I want to talk about how to lose weight in 5 easy steps. This is something which I've had to experience myself, having gone from 208 pounds at one stage of my career in January 2016, all the way down to 145 pounds most recently in August 2019. So the following steps is 5 ways to lose fat. Not necessarily weight, because we can all lose weight, whether it be water, glycogen, or a host of other bodily processes. But this video will extensively be about how to lose fat in 5 easy steps that I've put together based on my experience, which hopefully you can bring into your life. Step number 1, calorie deficit. So we all have a certain amount of calories which we expend in a day, and this is known as the calories we burn. Let's keep it simple. So we burn a certain amount of calories in a day. Now the thing is, in order to lose or gain weight, we need to either exceed our calories we burn in a day, or we need to go under the amount of calories we burn in a day. So considering this video is about losing fat, what we need to do is provide ourselves a calorie deficit by going under the amount of calories we burn in a day. Typically, the amount of calories we burn in a day will be a standard figure of 1600, known as your BMR. So your basal metabolic rate is the standard amount of calories your body burns in a day without any activity. Now of course, we are all active in some way, some more than others. If you have an office job, you're going to be less active than somebody who's, let's say, a PE teacher. So usually we will have a certain amount of calories which on top of that we also burn based on our activity requirements. So what you need to do, find out what your maintenance calories are. Good way to do this, get MyFitnessPal, put in what you eat in a day and weigh yourself, and then over the course of a week work out that how much food it takes for you to stay the same weight based on your activity requirements. But a usual ballpoint figure is for men 2,500 calories and for women 2,000 calories. Start off simple, put yourself in a calorie deficit, track your food via the app MyFitnessPal, and from there make the necessary adjustments. Step 1 is the most crucial, be in a calorie deficit. It's all about calories in versus calories out. So much so that even if you eat shit but are in a calorie deficit, you can lose weight compared to somebody who eats clean but is in a calorie surplus or is in maintenance. So step 1, calorie deficit. Step number 2, which will tie in nicely with the calorie deficit, be more active. Start going for little 10-minute walks around the block in between meals. If you have a desk job, every 30 minutes, get up, go to the toilet and get some blood into your legs, have a little walk, 2-minute walk. On your lunch, go for a walk after you eat. A thing that I like to do personally is after I eat, I go for a little 10-minute walk. Also, I start my day by going for a walk fasted, because all these little extra activity requirements that you provide for your body will allow you to burn more calories, which will then aid in your fat loss journey. So be more active and stop sitting on your ass so much. Step number 3, eat cleaner foods which will satiate you more. Now what I mean by satiate, it will allow you to feel more full. If you eat a burger and chips and that fulfills your calorie requirements for the day, you might be in some trouble because you might get hungry later. However, if you use your calories wisely and you eat clean, nutritiously dense foods, they will fill you up and be even less calories than the burger and the fries. But what that will then do is that you will feel full, so you'll be less tempted to snack, and you'll thereby be committed to your calorie deficit. So eat more clean and satiating foods. Healthier foods is what they call them. There's no magic food, but cleaner and nutritious foods like rice, whole foods, potatoes, chicken, salad, fruit, vegetables, standard foods, non-processed foods, will allow you to feel more full and more content after eating, meaning you won't have the urge to snack and eat more, which could take you out of your calorie deficit and thereby hinder your fat loss journey. So eat cleaner, more satiating foods is step number 3. Step number 4 is weigh yourself every week. Now, if you weigh yourself every week, it will allow you to gauge your progress. A good rule of thumb is to lose around 2 pounds a week. So weigh yourself when you begin your fat loss journey, and after that, every week weigh yourself and make sure that you're losing some sort of weight. Because if you're not, then you can make your calories even lower or adjust them necessarily based on what your weight is doing, if it's fluctuating or if it's going up or down. So just monitor your weight on a weekly basis, make sure the trend is slowly going down. If it's not, make the necessary adjustments, first of all with your diet, then with your activity. And step number 5, which is something I'm very passionate about: lift fucking weights. People often try and lose fat by doing so many hours on the cardio or the Stairmaster or the step mill, or go for walks or play all these sports, but they never ever lift weights. You know, when you build muscle on your body, it replaces the areas where the fat is in, and the muscle has a thermic effect, meaning it can actually help your body even burn even more calories. So lift weights. Find a little 3-day program where you do, like, say, upper, lower, upper, or push, pull legs. Lift some weights, go online, look at a simple program, start lifting, start progressing, and start eating to fuel your training rather than training just because you need to work off that belly. Change your relationship to the whole thing and rather see food as a fuel source, which can be enjoyed in its right time. However, most of all, it's to be used as a fuel source for your training and for the betterment of your body. So those are my 5 tips for losing fat. Like I said, I've been on this journey, I still am on this journey, currently weighing 168 pounds. I'm much more muscular than when I was 168 pounds in 2016 when I was coming down from 208. So it's a process, it's a journey, it's going to take some time. Don't look for a quick fix or a diet that's going to sort you out for a couple of weeks. What we want here is sustainability, something that will last long, something that you will be committed to, something that you will be able to do in the future, and something that's not just a little fad. So those are my 5 tips. Let me know what you think about them in the comments below, and let me know if any of you have been on a similar fat loss journey to myself. Share your ideas below, help your fellow members, and let's work off that motherfucking belly and let's get back to a healthy, committed lifestyle. Brown Boy, and that's it.